Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, it looks like it's all gone through. Good day, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is ViperAS for Viperland, and I'm doing a little bit more streaming today. I've been enjoying what I've been doing, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm currently level 85 Scion Explosive Arrow. Still only 5 links, no 6 links yet, working on that. And a few people are asking for builds, so I'm just doing a quick show of the tree that I got. I will try and find the actual post for the build that I used. I pretty much just went based off the ZD build, but it still never hurts to show this. My jewels are not fantastic, so I'm not really gonna show those. I need better jewels. It's a bit of ignite duration, a bit of just whatever I had. I didn't go out of my way for jewels, so don't worry about those too much. And I came prepared with a few mostly 72, 73 maps. That's really all I got at the moment, so that's what we are running. Tally-ho. Alright, started with the 73. The other ones that I have ready to go are 72s. Hopefully I get a 73, 74 from these, but we'll have to find out the hard way. Before I continue on, gotta make sure I got my Kiwi pet and my flame dude. Okay. Oh, I did forget to show, this has got Desecrated Ground, Sea Witches, slower life regen, 2 unique bosses, and it looks like that's about it. So that's what we got going on here. Nothing too super challenging. But it's the only 73 I got, so we're gonna go with it. Hopefully our Kiwi of luck will help us out here. Still, even after, I believe, 2 hours of streaming last night, of just running whatever were the highest level maps I had, still no 74 maps. I've yet to actually encounter one. Mind you, I was alching most of the maps, but I was not alching all of them, and I was not qualitying them, so I'm not playing optimally, so I understand that. I just don't have the currency. 73, that's a good sign. We can at least maintain the 73 for one more map. I do definitely need to invest in, I believe that one I'll probably start investing in some cartographer's chisels. Just to try and get to 74. 12% superior, not shabby. Hopefully this goes pretty well. I don't believe I had issues with the boss of this one yesterday. I believe the only one I had an issue with was Piety and Merveil. Labyrinth, that is 74! My first 74 map. Okay, that's a good sign. That will be the one I'll be running next, clearly. For what it's worth, all the 74s are brand new to me, so I have no idea what to expect in there. I don't know what the boss will be, I don't know anything like that. So it'll probably kill me, but maybe it'll drop a 75, that would be beautiful. Or even just maintain 74 would be nice. Ah, Corrupting Blood, I hate that. At least I finally got the better Staunching Flask for it. Which was, of course, my first bout of streamer RNG, which was kind of crazy. And real quick, gonna lower the in-game volume a little bit, because I believe those currency things are a bit loud. Okay. Feel free, viewers, if you notice the in-game volume too loud, or if I'm too quiet or something, feel free to say something and I'll try and adjust it as I go along. Obviously, although if you're watching this on the archive, then oops, sorry, can't really change it now. Not too much. One of the things I do like about this build is even the slower life and mana regen doesn't hit it too hard. I mean, I've got so much life regen to begin with, reducing it by 20% doesn't really cripple me. I've yet to try and run a 40% one, so we'll see how that'll go eventually. I believe I have one ready to go at some point. Karen Crow, I don't know how many of those I got. That would be a feature I would love for them to add to this game, is just when you hover over one of the cards, it shows you how many you have in the stash, so you at least have an idea of, are you close to it, in case you don't remember off the top of your head. I would like that. Ooh, this guy again. He keeps popping up. I don't know if he knows that he's my lowest level dude or not. Open the chest to keep target alive. Not my favorite mission type, but we'll see if we can find it wherever it may be. As long as it's not a leap slammer, then the frost wall, I believe it's called. Frost wall, yep. Helps quite a bit for that. As does my little decoy dude. I think we're probably getting closer. Yep, there's the boss. Okay. Knew he was around here somewhere. Oh, double map boss. I forgot this was a... Was it a double map boss? I mean, it must be. There's two of them, but... Yep, two unique bosses. Okay. I had forgotten that. Let's see if we can pop the bodies. Nope, single body. Okay, that was a rookie mistake. Veil corpse explosion used on a single body. Not my best moment. Okay, nor was that. I should definitely sidestep a little more than I have been. These guys are not joking around. There's also not much health left, so that's a plus. I think one's dead. And the other guy is dead now. Okay. I don't think I'm looking for too much. I just need a 75 plus eye level amulets for the recipe. Perfect. The end of a map, and somebody's looking to buy something real quick. Just a moment while I find that guy. Humming Cobalt Jewel for 1 elk. There we go. Is that the right one? Humming Jewel? Yep, that's the right one. Okay, just a moment, viewers. Gotta... why don't I just add the dude? Fight to party. As you can tell, I'm kind of slightly new to all the trading stuff. Slow to reply and whatnot. But while we're waiting for them... Okay, there they go. I'll send a trade. The next maps... Oh wait, no, we got the 74, so we're going to quality that, we're going to alk it, and hope we get something not terrible. That would be fantastic. And here's the alk that's going to help us with it. Thanks much. Okay, continuing on. I think I'm going to do the exchange here. We're going to buy, for 12 chaos, a bunch of chisels. And our 74 labyrinth, please don't be the hardest map ever. That would be great. Okay. Monster variety, patches, shocking ground, not that bad. Minus player resist could suck. We will see. More monster life, monsters can't be stunned, doesn't matter too much to me. And chain 2 additional times only matters because my minion, and if it ends up being a bad thing, I'll just not bring out the minion when he gets killed inevitably. So, we're gonna really hope this works well. Put away the chisels, and these little guys. And real quick, just see... I got 2 out of 4 of those. Okay, now on to my first ever 74 map. I really hope this goes well. And we got a 93 quantity, 37 rarity, and pack size. Not too bad at all. Move these guys over a little bit just to get them out of the way, and that's a 73, so we can keep that in mind for a future one. Okay, here's hoping for another 74 drop. Would be beautiful. 75 would really blow my mind, but 74 alone would be great. Okay, so it's this tile set. I don't like the boss that's usually on this tile set at lower levels, but I have no idea if it'll be a different guy here. But that whole Devourer boss, he sucks. I don't like him. I think it's the Is it Overgrown Shrine is the name of the lower level one? I'm bad with names, I can't remember. I just gotta remember to watch out for elemental stuff and not stand in shocking ground. I have a very bad habit of just standing directly in the shocking ground, which is terrible. Don't do that. Learn from my bad mistakes. Not too bad so far. I mean, admittedly, you never know until you find like a hard-hitting mob with a bunch of like bad qualities, but so far it's going okay. If anyone knows what the boss type is for this in the chat, feel free to say something so I have a heads up. And another chisel, so that helped out. Makes back a bit of what we put into the map. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm hoping I get out at least what I put into this one, if possible. I always forget to check on those guys. Just lookouts, okay. Looks like I'm getting a little bit of latency issues here, so hopefully it's not showing up on the actual stream. It's just a few little jitters. Okay, did they drop any amulets? That's all I really need. No, they did not. Okay, moving on. Not in the shocking ground, thank you. There's definitely something about seeing the whole screen full of enemies vanish in one big pop. Just something super satisfying about that. Where we gotta go? Looks like a bit of a dead end down here. Let's continue on. Well, that happened. I think I was in the shocking ground. Okay, lost a little bit of experience there, clearly. But we'll keep going. Honestly, at level 85, this is my highest character I've ever had in this game, and higher than I expected to get. So even if I don't... Oh, Gambler. Oh, that's the last one I needed to turn that one in. Even if I don't get higher than 85, I'm personally alright with that. Even if I just maintain this, I'm okay with it. I'd like to get higher eventually, but I think I need higher level maps for that, which 74 is a good start. If it gets particularly shaky, I can put on my actual good belt. I have a belt that is better than what I'm wearing, but what I'm wearing has 7% quantity, English I can speak it, and I kinda like the extra quantity. I am now and will forever be a whore for more items. Not enough to sacrifice my whole, like, character's ability for it, but it's not a terrible belt, I suppose. It's not great either. Not that my swap belt is, like, OMG, GG, best belt ever. It's just kind of 90 life, and I think that's about all that's noteworthy. Dark 475! Oh man, that's gonna probably wreck me, but I look forward to being wrecked. So it has paid off. The chisels and the elk definitely paying off. Come on, Roa, you can die. There we go. A 75. That's really unexplored territory. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. Hopefully, it won't roll like. Really, the only thing you could roll that would make me want to re-roll it would be Elemental Reflect. That would pretty much stop me right in my tracks. Anything else, I'm pretty okay. And another chisel back. Not bad at all. Made back 2 of the chisels I used already, made it a 75 map. And I think I had another 74 drop, so I'm doing alright. Had a death, but that's my own problem. It's no fault of the map. It's the only downside with me in a fairly powerful character, I can get overconfident. And instead of slowly going through, checking stuff, and being careful, I just go in, pew pew, 7% superior. Can use it for the GMP. Wow! Oh, that's why. They've got added frost and they do fire damage. I got low resist. That really hurts. I'm gonna try to finish it up if I can. I'm kind of far away, but I want to try and milk this one for as much as I can get out of it. And if I die again, then that'll be my final one. I'm not going after that. So I gotta watch for those guys tossing flames. Pretty sure they're what killed me last time too. It's a shame I've got more deaths in this map than I had in 2.5 hours of streaming yesterday. Shame on me. Clearly I must get good. Chaos Orb, not bad either. No issues with that. Okay, he's dead. We'll go down here a bit. Still haven't found the boss, but at the rate that random mobs are killing me, I'm pretty sure the boss would wreck me. Should also pop my granite more often. That would be a very wise thing to do. Especially because it's perpetual. It's going to fill up fairly quick. I just worry because it's also my staunching flask, which is a mistake. I should put it on a health flask that refills easier. But I want to make sure to have staunching up whenever I need it. I get caught by that more often than I should. Oh hey, Steampunk Jesus is watching. I know you. You're awesome. And thanks for saying it's a good stream. I hope it's looking good, sounding good. I think my one yesterday, I watched the archive and it looked like it was doing okay. I'm liking the Google... Oh, don't die to that. I'm liking the Google gaming streaming thing. I just wish there was a way to make the chat flash or something, some sort of notification on a message. As it is, it just relies on me looking over occasionally. Not the end of the world by any means, but... Okay, well, okay. So we've died in this map twice already. May as well go for the boss. I mean, the worst that could happen is we die again, which is not all that terrible. But I have no idea what I'm up against in here. Kinda hoping to stay on the outside and... Nope. Devour. Okay. Not gonna try that boss. We're good. We're good. I meant checkpoint, not town. Even without the boss, we got a 75, we got a 74, a chaos, and 2 chisels from that. No complaints on my part. And since I did already hit town, we can turn in our gamblers, see what we get from those. Hopefully something good. We will see. Probably going to be something garbage. That's just how gambling goes. And we get... I don't think I have any of those, which means it's clearly not going to be a... Oh man, that boss on a fracture map? Oh, that hurts me, and I only saw the boss for like 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that one. Fracture maps, I feel, would probably work better with explosive arrow, except in a case like that where they're devouring corpses. That's frightening. I will be avoiding that at all costs. Okay, so we've got that chiseled up. We're gonna alk the bastard and pray that it's not a bad thing. What do we got? Patches burning ground, don't care. Temporal chains, not a fan. And 40% slower life regen, not great. More monster life, extra damage is fire, don't care. We got good resist. And beyond. I'm not going to reroll it. I'm going to give it a shot as is and probably regret this decision. Let's see what we get. And I'll put those away in a bit. Try to avoid as much slowdown time for looting and whatever while I'm streaming, because that's not fun to watch. Nobody wants to watch me spend 10 minutes in my stash trying to organize stuff. No. You want to see me blow stuff off, and I want to blow stuff up, so it works well. Come on, you can load. There we go. Okay, first 75. Dark Forest. Don't know what we're up against, don't know what's going to come out. All I know is I'm going to be walking there really slowly. Oh, slower attacks too, I forgot about that. Okay, maybe I should have rolled the temporal chains. But it's too late now. 118% more items is not a bad thing, though. That is definitely a bit of a payout for being super freaking slow. And thankfully, the life regen is not so slow that I can't still spam my attack. I guess that's because slower attacks probably even it out. Oh yeah, and Beyond. Not a huge fan of the Beyond stuff, just because it catches me off guard all the time. But down he goes. I said down he goes. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be a map in slow motion. I apologize for that. I should have re-rolled it. If only for viewers not watching me move in slow motion. But I liked the extra quality I got from, or quantity I got from it. So, yeah, it is what it is. I still keep looking at the chat, like thinking of that boss that devours corpses, that fracture, with this build, that would be so bad. Like, this build is great AoE damage, fantastic, the best I've ever done, but its single target is lacking, which is, I mean, it keeps it from being an OP build, I'm okay with that, but like, a low single target damage build against the guy that keeps devouring fractured corpses? No, no thank you, no, bad idea. And Devourers, everyone's favorite monster ever. Everyone loves Devourers. They're totally not a pain in all behinds at all. And I can definitely dodge all their attacks quickly. Ooh, new map. Nope, 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 don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I don't want to die. Ah, now we got Beyond guys too. Let's pull away a little bit. Yeah, Temporal Chains and Beyond was probably not my greatest idea ever. But we're here, we're running it. And if I die, then I'll keep running it. Okay, they're dead at least. I want to see what level that map is. 76! Oh, wow. Okay, so we are gaining map levels as we go along. You said you did it with on PA. I'm bad at the abbreviations. I'm gonna assume that's a poison arrow, perhaps? I've never run a poison arrow build, but it seems kind of fun. It's just it seems to be a lot of like degenning. Oh, and Gorge is a good layout. Sweet. I look forward to running that one. Hopefully a little quicker than this one's going though. At least they're dying quick enough. Okay, poison arrow. If I find a good build for it, I might try it one time, but I think my next build's going to be not a bow-based one. I was talking with a viewer yesterday, I really want to run a Facebreaker. I've wanted to run one since I found out about that item, and apparently Facebreaker with Ice Crash is doing pretty well. So I might have to look into that. Okay, don't kill me. It's always the Devourers. Always Devourers. Got things puncturing me so I can't run away from them, and then I got Devourers killing me because I can't run away. Like, I knew higher level maps were definitely going to start being harder, but I was not prepared. Why can I not click on this doorway? Okay, that's strange. Maybe it's just an artifact from like the map carryover, like from the single player map? I don't know. Where did he go? Come on, Devourer. You must die. great. I got temp chains and everything else seems to be spawning as quick. Just to mess with me. Circle it, don't care. I hope that's not the way to the boss, because there doesn't seem to be any way for me to highlight or click on that. So I'm hoping I'm not just walking away from the boss area, but it's not letting me interact with it. Yes, steampunk cheeses. 5 face breakers in a row. In this game, it's actually an item, as opposed to the D&D ability I was using the other day. In this game, it's gloves that make it so that if you don't use a weapon, it multiplies your unarmed damage by a huge number. I think it's like 700% more damage. So it's hilarious to watch somebody around with just a shield in one hand and a bare fist punching things to explosions. Stupid devourers. They are everywhere. I should expect that. I've gotten lucky in the past and not gotten a lot of devourers. So this is just my luck finally running out on that aspect. And I haven't really gotten much else from this. I got the 76 map, so no complaints, don't get me wrong. But I was kind of hoping for a little more. That said, even if I just leave with the 76, I'm okay. I'm not going to argue about that. Come on, almost dead. Pop. Okay, he popped. What else we got around here? Not much. Oh joy. I used to hate that mod, Labyrinth 74. I think I ran one of those. I think that was the earlier one I ran. Yeah. Oh, this is probably the boss. Okay. I don't like the look of any of the arena type ones. It just makes me nervous. I could always try and lure them out, and or just shoot at them from outside. Always a option as well. Ooh, something dropped. I can hear that from a mile away. And of course I'm punctured. And ow. Just ow. Stop that. Ah, proximity shield. You suck so much. My minion is dead. Bring him back out. Fine. We're gonna get right up in your face so you stop proximity shielding us, you bastard. And it ain't working well at all. Okay. This guy's gonna take a minute to kill, it looks like. I gotta not stand in his AoE and still manage to stand in his bubble just so I can damage him. That's fair. Okay, dead. Just in case this boss kills me, we're opening a portal so we can get back. I really hope it's not like the hardest boss ever. I saw it for a second, but I didn't see what it was. Okay, it's Oak. It's Oak. So he's got Immortal Call, doesn't really matter too much to me. I do mostly fire damage, so bring on the Immortal Call, don't really care. That said, he is also leap slamming like crazy, and it hurts. And I'm out of things to recharge flasks, so I may have to hop back just for a flask recharge. Ow. Yes, I might definitely have to do that. Or at least just keep running. That seems to be a valid option as well. Ow. Son of a... Okay, yep, going back for a second. We got plenty of map portals, we should be fine. Flask are refilled, and tally-ho. Ow. Frickin' guy, man. Is not joking around. I dodged that. I totally dodged that one. I say as I clearly didn't. It's got a little bit of health, too. Just a smidgen of health going on there. Why don't you go for my little minion dude? He's got plenty of health. You can kill him. I can resummon him. Why do you keep going for me? Damn you, Oak. Okay, going back for Flask real quick. Yes, this is not the most entertaining bit to watch, but I really want to kill this guy. I could just leave and be done with the map. But I want him dead. I've come this far. Let's try and use the wall strategy, get some extra damage. Didn't really do much. He's got so much damn health. But he's going down, slowly but surely. Ow. Come on, come on, come on. You gotta die, dude. Yeah, nobody cares about a mortal call. Well, I guess a physical attacker would, but... I don't want to run back again. But I might have... Got him. Okay, and an amulet, so I can do the recipe. Beautiful. Did not give me back any flash charges. That could bite me in the butt. But we're going to continue on and hope it's okay. Another alchemy. Beautiful. Come on, get some... Good, got some flash charges. That's what we needed. And I'm going to try and clear more of this just to get the last little bits of luck, maybe. Leech's life regen, but he can go down. There, he's dead. Ooh, superior 10%. That'll work. Gladly take it. Ouch. Everything hurts so bad. See, the problem with this build that I don't quite like is I can't really see what the damage is. Like, it'll tell you the average explosion damage, but it doesn't tell you exactly what you're doing. Like, it shows you the numbers and it can stack, but it doesn't really add in stuff. So, I don't know what my damage is compared to a 5.5k. And Poison Arrow, that sounds interesting. Like, it doesn't sound the highest damage, it doesn't sound bad, but I don't know if I can do low life anymore. Like, after going through with like 5k, I'm just liking the fact that I don't insta-die. I don't know if I can do low life again. I've been spoiled, but I might have to give it a shot. Ooh, drill neck. Yeah, that's yeah, drill neck is nice. I've never had one personally, but I know of it, and I've seen the fun that can be had with it. Oh, sweet, another scouring. I'm not Ziggy D, but I am most definitely using his build. It looked like a lot of fun, and I fully admit this is his build. Like, I'm not trying to take credit for it. This is definitely his build. But I'm not Ziggy D, unless I am, and I've just mastered an American accent. Maybe. I mean, no camera, so you'll never know. Yeah, most of what I've done in my Path of Exile career is ghetto early mapping, honestly. This is the furthest in maps I've ever gotten. Ever. I'm kind of an alt whore. It's one of my main issues. Like, I'll get pretty far along and I'll go, ooh, this build looks fun, and I'll switch to that one. This one, TSU 890, my eyesight is not great. This is, damn it. I expected that. Yeah, this is Explosive Arrow. It is a slight variation on the Ziggy D Exploding Arrow, but if you just look at his, you'll get the idea. His is probably better. I just varied it a little more for my needs. I was going to put that guy in there so I could do that later and sell off the rest of them because I don't really care too much. And we put this stuff away real quick because it's not fun to watch. I'm okay with passive builds. I'm a big fan of summoner builds, and those can be very passive too, so I'm okay with it. But I don't know. The problem is I've really been spoiled by this one. Elemental Reflect is the only thing I've noticed that will just utterly destroy me, other than my lack of skill. But it's not as bad now. Now that they've taken out Thornflesh, it's much rarer. I only tried to run an Elemental Reflect map once, and it didn't go very well. So, I mean, I could probably run Purity of Fire, and I could probably keep a Ruby, is the name of the flask I'm looking for. I could probably keep a Ruby flask around, and that might allow me to do it, but I feel it would just take too long to be worth my while. That's just my opinion on somebody who doesn't map very often, so, and doesn't high-level map very often. Other than the Reflect problem, it's just so much fun. Okay, we got Magic Monster, Fire Resist, that could suck. Poison, but it's just going to make things take longer. Poison on hit, extra damage is fire, Frenzy Charge, immune to curses, Bloodline. I am not going to reroll it. I'm going to run it as is. And hope that that extra fire resist isn't the end of the world. Yeah, I don't know. I think if I were to do another bow build, I'd probably not do Poison Arrow, though I like it. I like the concept of degen. I like being able to just constantly damage something that most things are not resistant to. I like that. But it sounds like I've done a lot of earlier leveling with Poison Arrow and Fire Trap, and it sounds like a lot of the same stuff of just, let's kite them around in this little circle, and they will eventually very, very slowly die. Nothing wrong with it, but I feel like at least in softcore I probably do something a little chancier just because there's no real penalty to death. You lose a bit of experience, but you know, whatever. And my next one is definitely going to be a melee build. Split Arrow. I can imagine that being good. I've leveled with it sometimes, like occasionally, just a little bit, but I've never really done Split Arrow endgame. Though my next build is almost definitely going to be some version of a melee build. I always stayed away from melee because of the desync issue, but now that desync is fixed, I will most likely... I've looked at a Cyclone build, which apparently killed Uber Atziri in Tempest League, which is insane to me. But I've also been looking at a Facebreaker, because... Facebreaker, I mean, come on. Oh, Poison Arrow is good for Magic Find? I've never run like a dedicated Magic Find character. It's probably because I don't do a lot of gear buying, and I probably should. Gold Ring, I always chance Gold Rings, just on the off chance. Southpaw Reeve, I've heard of that. Maybe, I've probably heard of it from Ziggy D, because he's really the only Path of Exile person I watch. So if I heard of it, that's probably where I heard it from. Cheap is good. I don't spend a lot because I don't have a lot. Though I found 2 Exalts in this league, somehow, just as drops. Not trading for or anything, just 2 separate Exalts dropped for me in the bit of time on this character, which is insane. I don't think I've ever seen an Exalt in my entire history of this game, and then 2 drop in 1 league. What are the odds of that? What's next, a mirror? I mean, streamer RNG should definitely give me a mirror. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay, that makes sense. If it doesn't scale off a lot, then you got room for it. You could probably argue that this would do okay for Magic Find as well, because other than Life and Resist, it doesn't need much else. Like, I don't think I have much scaling on gear. Maybe a bit of Fire Resist somewhere, or Fire Damage somewhere. Fire Damage to attacks. I don't have a lot of scaling from my gear on this. Yeah, that makes sense. If Poison Arrow doesn't scale off a lot of stuff, why not find great items? Makes perfect sense. I don't know, I've never had luck with a Magic Find character. Possibly because I play solo more, like, if I played in parties, maybe I would try, like, a Magic Find color or something. It sounds like that would be a lot of fun, just to see tons of items pop out of stuff. That would be great, but it hasn't been what I've done yet. It's nice to see stuff actually going on in the chat. When I was streaming last night, there wasn't much, though one of the game devs actually popped in my stream last night, and I was kind of freaking out a little bit afterwards. I didn't believe them at first, but then they sent me a message in-game with the yellow text, and it was actually a game dev. Kind of crazy. Gambler. Okay, I just turned in my Gambler, so this will be my first. You don't want a party with Poison Arrow? Why is that? Is it because it doesn't scale as well in a party? Or because they pull them out of the cloud? I apologize for having to clear my throat. I should grab a drink in a moment. Once I am sufficiently not dying. Oh, you saw it on Reddit? Yeah, that was me. Prophet Crown. I don't know that. Oh, shit. Ah, damn it. I should have hit the staunching. Yeah, that was me on Reddit. It was just, as you can tell, I only have 5 viewers now, which is fine. I got nothing wrong with that. I expected 0, so 5 is fantastic. Thank you to everybody watching this. But I didn't expect one of the 2 people watching last night was going to be a dev. Just crazy. I also didn't expect that post to hit the front page of Path of Exile. I expected it to be downloaded like, oh, who cares? It's not something, whatever. I expected it to be trash, but I wasn't. Oh, no party DPS scaling. Okay. I'm going to pause for a second because I'm actually trying to read the chat. Don't worry about sending multiple messages. I don't care. Go ahead, spam the chat. I read it as often as I can, usually without dying, but I totally died a minute ago. But that was my own fault. Did not hit the staunching fast enough. I gotta get faster on that, and I gotta start actually reading the mods that enemies have, and checking this. Broken Crown. I apologize for having to clear my throat. I gotta take a sip of something in a second. Actually, I'm gonna do that right now, so I apologize for lack of interesting things happening for a moment. So what do we got while I'm taking a sip? So we got level 20 cast on death. Oh, okay, I've seen builds that use that. Okay, I'm back. So, level 20 cast on death could be great. I've seen builds which are pretty much the suicide bomber build. They just run into a boss, intentionally die with a ton of charges, and explode for massive damage. So I'm holding on to that. I eventually, just for the laughs, want to make one of those builds. Blood Dance, is that the name of the thing I got? Broken Crown, no. What's Blood Dance? That one, that doesn't ring a bell to me. Oh, are those the boots I'm wearing? Yep, Blood Dance, okay. I'm bad with names, in case you haven't noticed. Yeah, I'm liking these boots. I wasn't planning on using them. I didn't know they existed, but they dropped for me, and I was like, okay, that sounds really awesome. This guy is gonna make me portal back. Okay. Please stop puncturing me, you bastard. Let's try the wall. Maybe his stuff can't go through the wall. It can totally go through the wall. Why did I expect the wall was going to help? I didn't expect one of the random rares to be an issue in here. I expected the boss to be the issue. Come on. Almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. There we go. Oh, thanks for that great transmutation orb. I appreciate that. Okay, so nothing great dropping there, especially considering I died. I was hoping that, oh, I got the unique, so never mind, no complaints. Yeah, I don't have too much experience with Blood Rage. I know of it, and I used it a little bit on my cast on crit build, but I didn't use it well, so I wasn't really that good at it. It's a fun build, but I didn't have the gear for it, and I'm bad at it. I honestly played it for the name. It was the cast on crit with ball lightning and lightning orb, so it was the cock and balls build. And it's just hilarious. Not a bad build, I'm just bad at it. I don't want to bash the person making the build, it's not a playstyle that I'm apparently good at. Yeah, frenzy charges are nice. I've ignored charges in the past, which I believe has been to my detriment. So I'm slowly starting to realize exactly how powerful they really are. Yeah, I know doing the GMP into the wall is the better way of doing things. I just need to remind myself in the moment. I do also have a single target variant, which is concentrated effect, chance to ignite, slower projectiles, and faster attacks, but it's a slightly lower level explosive arrow. So I do try to hit single targets with that one to at least get them to start igniting, but I do also keep the frost wall for single targets. I'm just bad at remembering to use it. You can get evasion with frenzy. Oh, another gambler. Is that from the boots? Okay. Hi. Yeah, I get the frenzies all from that, and I get some endurance charges because my cast when damage taken is set to Warlord's Mark, as well as the Arctic Breath, as you can see when that explodes out. So I occasionally get endurance charges, but not nearly as often as I get the frenzies, because those just proc when things die. Oh, on the tree. Okay, so on the tree you can get evasion from frenzies. That does sound handy, but this build is not an evasion build per se. But for ones that are, that does sound really good. I think I'm... okay, I actually do have some evasion rating. I take that back. I'm kind of a split build at the moment, it looks like. Couldn't even remember what I was building. All I remembered is everything explodes when I get near it. I was hoping for... when I get back I'm going to have to chance the rings. I always... As I've mentioned, I'm a sucker for more items of Magic Find, so I always chance the gold rings, just in case. You're probably right. Honestly, Warlord's Mark is probably not the best choice. It's just kind of what Ziggy D used in the video, and I just copied that. I may re-roll the sockets and switch out... I imagine Enfeeble's probably the better best, like honestly. In all likelihood, Enfeeble sounds like it would be more beneficial to me, especially at the rate that I see cast when damage taken actually proccing. So I may actually, after this map, look into switching that out. It's a good idea, thank you for that notice. I'm glad people are watching, but for the record, I am in no way a pro Path of Exile person, so tips and hints like that and ideas are all very much welcome. I appreciate them, and it's probably not something I would have thought of on my own, so very much appreciated. Sweet cartographers. That said, I eventually do want to get a 6-link Quill Rain or armor and add the Life Leech gem onto Explosive Arrow. Why would you say Temporal Chains over Enfeeble? I mean, I'm honestly curious. To me it sounds like Enfeeble would be better, but I gladly welcome hearing why Temp Chains would be your preferred curse. I shouldn't have hit that like that. That was a mistake. Okay. It's just a bad habit from lower levels that I just click on strong boxes because I assume they're not going to have bad shit. Terrible mistake. Do not duplicate that. That was close. I can give him both a shot. I mean, see which I prefer. Alright, that wasn't a great box, but whatever. I'm gonna pop another portal in the off chance I say, that I die before a boss. I don't want to have to run back too far. And it's not like I have a shortage of portal scrolls. That would be the boss, probably. Gonna back off a little bit. Ooh, sweet, rare jewel. Could be good. Could also be god-awful, but we'll see. And I guess that wasn't the boss. It was probably a Storm Herald, I think is the name of the mod. Yeah, Temp Chains definitely sounds better for a Poison Arrow or anything where you want them to stay in a single spot. I always forget how really long these this tile set type of map tends to be. So either way, after this map, I'm going to try out one of the other curses. I'll probably just chromatic the item repeatedly until I get the color sockets for one of them, try that one, and then If I like it, stick with it. If not, I'll switch to the other. What's IR? That one... I'm bad at the abbreviations in this game. I don't know all of them. Ball Lightning Blind sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, sweet, Master Mission. Not a big fan of his missions. I'm not the greatest at them, but I'm going to give it a shot, because I could use more experience for him. Didn't mean to chat with him right there, but whatever. Oh, Iron Reflex. Okay, yeah, I should know that one. Don't kill me, please. Is this the boss here? Is that what's wrecking? Yep, that's what's wrecking me. Okay. I was like, there's no way a regular monster is doing that much damage to me. Okay, so what we're going to do is open a portal. Yeah, I should have known Iron Reflexes. That's something I've taken in quite a few builds. I don't think in this one. No. That's the technique. That's what I was confusing with. Okay. Flasks are good. I don't know if I'll be able to take this guy down quickly or efficiently without dying. Gonna give it a shot, of course, but... And, oh man, that was with a granite flask up. This guy hits like a truck. I may just skip this boss. This is a lot of damage coming in. Wow. Yep, I'm gonna skip this boss. Yeah, my current tree does not go near Iron Reflexes at all. It's a fun tree, I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely more based around pew-pew than defensives. Which is why I'm okay dying. I'm a softcore character, whatever, it doesn't bother me. I'm gonna ID this. Increased fire damage, cast speed with fire skills, all elemental resist. I think that sounds pretty good. I don't really know though. I'm only just starting to get into actually trying to sell things, so I'm gonna put it in for chaos. I don't know if that's accurate or not. It'll either sell really quick and I'll know I underpriced it, or it'll never sell, which means I overvalued it. Whatever. Sell off these little guys. And real quick, just gonna start depositing stuff. I don't like spending too much time in the stash, but I gotta get my bags a little emptier. That doesn't go there. These do. Pop away that guy. What's over here? Cards. How are the cards doing? I still got 2. Oh yeah, duh, because I just turned them in. The maps I'll keep out, and the unique there, and the blues there. Okay. That's pretty much it. So, what maps did we get? We got a 73, not that great. A 74, sounds better, and a 74. 73 we'll put away. Mine or Labyrinth. I've done a Labyrinth, and that went okay. I haven't done a Mine, so screw it, let's give it a shot. If it kills me, then whatever. I'm not making a lot of progress with experience anyway, so I don't care. What do we got? Monster variety. Monsters Fracture could be interesting. Not a big fan of Fracture, but it gives me more stuff to blow up. Monsters have increased critical strike chance and multiplier. Monster damage. Extra damage is lightning. 80% is a pretty high one, but we're running it anyway. Never done a mine map. I get the feeling it's probably going to suck, because I get the feeling it's probably one of the new tile sets, and all the new tile sets have bosses that just utterly destroy me. But screw it, we're running it anyway. Okay. No, it doesn't look like the new tile set. Okay, so it's. I expected it was going to be like the Act 4 mines. If it's not the new tile set, then it should probably be fine. I say, even though I pretty much got wrecked by the last boss. I didn't. So we got pillagers in here. That's not too bad. And I didn't look at the numbers. 112% more items. That's a beautiful thing. Plus my 7% from the belt. If I do start dying a lot and it looks like life is going to help me more, I will switch that back out for my 90 health belt. Neither have too much other than those numbers on them, so it's not hugely game changing. Yeah, Fracture definitely catches me off guard sometimes. probably should have brought a topaz flask into this. Would have been a smart choice. Thank you, Toxic. I've actually been told that. I've been told that a few times, both in real life and over games, but it's not a bad thing to hear. I've had guild members tell me they fall asleep to my voice before, and wow, that was an interesting compliment. Yeah, the HP roller coaster is probably a bit stressful. I deal with it because I just simply don't care if I die. I've already lost enough experience to death that I just don't care. If I was playing hardcore, I'd be panicking and I'd probably, ooh, unique. Probably would not be running these types of maps. Not trying to give you a heart attack, but it is also kind of funny. We got Lionized Paws, Strength, Dexterity, Fire damage to attacks, increased movement speed on low life, stun recovery, cannot be stunned on low life. I think I have a pair of those already. Not the most build-defining or valuable item in the game, but hey, I'll take it. All uniques are good uniques. What the hell just brought me down like that? Was it the degen from that guy at that range? Yeah, I think one of the key things is I'm not used to doing higher level maps, so by default I'm just used to not hitting potions too frequently and only when I get lower on life, which is clearly not the best thing to do for higher level maps. This is all kind of new to me, and you guys get to watch me struggle through it live. Isn't that beautiful? That's gonna sting. Need to not get hit by those. Come on, drop your shields. Sit. There we go. Desecrate. I think I've got a few of those. Now that you can buy gems cheaply, I've kind of stopped picking up most gems that aren't quality. That I can see what you mean about heart attack inducing health jumps. That made me panic. Man, you're watching at work? You must have a good job then. Wish I could watch streams at work, that would be great. Unfortunately, working at a grocery store deli does not leave one much time for stream watching. Oh man, I'm totally gonna die over here. Like, I am just gonna die. I accept this fact. Got myself in a corner, they were all hitting me. That was a bad mistake. Not my finest moment whatsoever. But I lived, somehow. And I go back to the same corner, because now it's my friend. I love that corner. I love you, corner. Okay, going away. Focus. I could focus. Or I could keep looking at the chat. This is probably one of the reasons I've never been the most high-tier player whatsoever. Easily distracted looking at the chat. Hello, Tomek Vader. Vader, I think? Yeah, okay. They need to make that chat size a little larger over there so I can actually read the names. Ah, here's the boss. Okay. Never been a biggest fan of this guy, but hopefully with a bit of ignite damage and a totally badly... Wow, that stung. Totally badly placed wall. Maybe I can actually... There we go. That's a good placed wall. That's what I was looking for. And if we can bring him over here, I want to kill him with the corpse explosion. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Yes! Look at that. Ah, sweet. I got Sailor Scout robes. I actually have another pair of these somewhere. Infernal Mantle. I don't remember if these are worth anything or not, but I just love the fact that they are legitimately just Sailor Scout robes. That entertains me greatly. So, the boss died and I didn't. That's a definite change from the past few maps. Dropped a unique, and even though I went down to probably about 2 health there, I lived. It's a beautiful thing. That second wall placement was beautiful. I wish I could say I did that intentionally instead of just randomly clicking. Yes, I should really hover over more things. I don't know the map types, so I don't know who's the bosses on a lot of these higher level maps, so I don't know what I'm looking for. Like, if I were to run any of the level 68 maps, I know those bosses, I know what to look for. Yes, a good day in Rayclast. All days are good days. Especially when RNGesus blesses us with a little bit of his love. Still hate proximity shield. I imagine when I make my Cyclone build, I won't really care as much about the proximity shield. Probably just not even notice it. Okay, that's a lot of stuff trying to kill me. Just gonna speed through a little bit. As if it's a rare thing in this game to have everything trying to kill you. It's kind of the point of the game. And let's pop some bodies. Ah, oh, man. Those whole... It's still going! It's still going! It went all the way to over here, that corpse explosion. That was the best one I've ever done. That was my best chain corpse explosion ever. And I'm glad it's on video. Now I can save that for later viewing proof. Okay, I believe this place is pretty clear. Oh yeah, I spent more time away from the game than I'm willing to admit. For a game that I love so much, between patches I do also kind of go away for a while. Like, it's not that it's bad, I just get distracted by the games. But then a big patch happens and I come back and everything's different and fun and awesome. And I fall in love with the game again for like another 3 months straight. It's a beautiful cycle. So what was I going to run next? I got a 74, 73. We're going to run the 74. Yep. Labyrinth. Okay. I had already done one earlier. I'm running low on chisels, unfortunately. I think I'm going to exhaust my supply of those, maybe buy one more patch, one more stack. So we got life, extra projectiles, whatever, nobody cares about projectiles. Cannot be stunned, don't care. Poison on hit could suck. And the unique boss is going to beat me up badly. So I should be careful of the boss, I say, but I will probably not even notice they're there and die. We also have 79 quantity, 30 rarity, just in case. I do like the extra items, but for this one, we're going to switch to my extra life one. Because also a little bit of flask life recovery, it was really the only thing I could roll on it. Okay. We'll see what we got. That brings me up to past 5.5k. Where was the map? There we go. Alright, soon 890 I believe is how you pronounce it. Thank you for joining the stream. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day at work. Hope the rest of the day goes by well. Alright, so we did do this one. Oh, this was the boss I didn't like. Okay, so it doesn't matter that the boss rolled high. I will not be doing that boss. I mean, I'll give it a shot. It's not like I have a lot of experience to lose, but I fully expect to die on that guy. Corpse-eating, long-distance, high-damage-dealing bastard. Thankfully, it looks like I got some fairly light-hitting other mobs. Ooh, sweet Xenomap. Yesterday I got really lucky and she gave me a Olmec Sanctum map. I had never actually run one of those ever, so it was very interesting. So we go into her desert. Ah, I hate desert map. The boss on there sucks. I can never manage to really kill him well. But we'll just get the lodestones. I need the experience for her. See, all the new map tiles, the bosses destroy me. I can't say they're the hardest ever, and I'm sure other people have no issue with them. But for me, they suck. So here we got extra projectiles, chain 2 times, and patches of tar. Sorry about that. Got a little something in the throat. And we need 10 lodestones. We should be able to do that without hitting the boss, if possible. And I guess if I hit the boss... Oh, that... Gotta avoid that too. You die. You stop that. There we go. Clearly it's not the boss I gotta look out for, it's everything else. And I think I missed a lodestone back there, but I'll circle back around if I need it. They usually give you more than you need. So if it says you need 10, there's probably 12, 13, whatever lodestones out there. I only need to hit 10 of them. Okay, I should try and avoid those projectiles. Definitely. I say as I immediately walk into one. I am nothing if not skillful. All the time. Oh, I forgot to switch out my... I was going to switch out my curse. I gotta remember to do that. Yeah, a defensive curse is probably better, especially at this point in the game. At lower levels it didn't matter too much, but now defensive does seem the better call. By a good margin. More load zones. There's another over here. Okay, I got 5 out of 10. Not too shabby. Still hoping... Oh, that's 6 over there. Hoping to find it without finding the boss. Stupid... what is it? It's a blink arrow I think he uses? Or teleport arrow? It's one of the two. It's just... It's a pain. He hits way too hard. I can never do enough damage to him. Do not like him. Not my friend. Mud Geyser. That's a lower level, I think. 70, yeah. I'll pick it up anyway. Elemental Reflect should... it stung a little, but that wasn't that bad. Except then he splits. And I watch myself, because a lot of stuff's coming at my way. A lot of damage. Come on, get close to the wall, so you die. Or not. Apparently it just didn't work that time. Bogs, 72 is not terrible. I'm hoping to try and maintain the higher level, but I understand that's not the easiest thing to do. They did buff it fairly recently to make it a little easier, but I don't expect to be running super high levels indefinitely. Not that the super high level, like mid-80s would be super high level. That's so beyond my comprehension. Maybe one day I'll run one of those. In the distant future. I seem to be running out of lodestones to hit. I really need to hit those so I can not find the boss and get out of here with the mission intact. That would be lovely. There's another. 7, we need 3 more. I'm going to try going this way because I think the boss is the other way. If I hit 9, I know there was the one by the start that I missed, so I could always go back for that if I need to. Okay, he's down. Come on, let me through. Thank you. Blocking my path, almost like he knew. I mean, he was going to die anyway, so whatever. Definitely don't want to go over there. Looks bad. There we go. Okay, so this was not the way to go for more lodestones. Alright, we'll head towards the boss. Yes, I'm so bad at reading and pronouncing the names here. There was definitely a lodestone I missed at the very beginning. And if I hit 9, I'm going to go back to that one. But I think there's probably enough moving forward that I'll be okay. If I have to backtrack, then it's my own damn fault. Like, if I hit 9 and can't find one, I will totally go back for that. But I don't think I have to. I hope I don't have to, at least. Okay, we got 9. If we can find another one real quick... There we go, it's down there. And we're probably by the boss, so I'm going to rush it. Okay. I'm going to clear this area, portal out, because I really... Even though this is based on a lower level map, I don't want that boss. In case you couldn't pick up on that fact, I think I've been very subtle about it. And away we go. And what level is she at still? Early 6, okay. Not really flying through her experience. But hey, free maps. Cannot argue that. Any map that's just got pockets of like 10, 15 enemies like that, especially the weak little monkeys, they die so quick. One little salvo of explosive arrows and they're just gone. Just goodbye, all monkeys. Or even the little shrieker dudes. Statues are a little more resilient and don't tend to come in the big packs, but here's a question if anyone that's watching might know. Do you know of a way to increase the size of the chat text in the Google Gaming chat box? I'm having problems. My second monitor is considerably smaller than my main one, and I'm having problems actually reading people's names on there. I'd like to be able to be like, oh, thanks, so-and-so, but it's difficult to actually see the names. Another gambler. I think that brings me up to 2. I'd like it a bit higher, but that'll happen as we go along. Suppose I could just do the control and scroll wheel up to zoom in on that monitor. That might actually work. Let's give that a quick shot. Yeah, okay, I can just do that. I can scroll in. Now I can see a little bit better. Ah, this boss totally wrecked me last time. I'm gonna open a portal out here because I'll probably need it. So we're gonna try and kill all the ads so we can start eating them and get his health healed up before I start really damaging him, and then try and take him out. At least this time I know what I have to go against. And no devourers. That could... Son of a... I said it. I had to say it. I had to say the words, and no devourers, which immediately summoned devourers. There were none on this map until here. And then all of a sudden, hey look, there they are. It's... maybe the boss summons them? I mean, it's possible. I have no idea. I've only done this guy once and I died within like 30 seconds. I had to say it though. I had to be like, well, there's no devourers here. That's great. Okay, that's a lot of pain. Does the wall block it? I doubt it. Will his health ever start dropping? Yeah, he's definitely calling in more. I'm out of here. I can't do enough. I can't get out of here. Oh, man. Okay, well, screw it. We'll keep trying to go forward. He will continue to heal up faster than I can hurt him. And we will eventually die and be out of here. Oh, okay, if I drag him outside, they'll stop spawning. That is very good information to know, thank you. But I don't know if I can drag him outside this whole area, just because the door ain't working. Ah, well, now he's far outside. I'm not going to go back in there. I don't think I have enough single target to really take him down fast enough. This build is not quite meant for that type of scenario. But I'm going to go back in outside the room and try and finish off the little nooks and crannies of the map. If I can find any real quick, like up there. Though I do very much appreciate the tip for that boss. I will keep that in mind in the future. Tormented guy. Let's see if we can lure him into... or kill him. Killing him works too. Probably almost got this map explored, so I was hoping for... Oh crap, I hate that mod. Especially, it always seems to spawn for me on ranged monsters. I never get that, like, necrotic ground on a melee person. I don't know if that's intentional from the devs or just bad luck. There's a guy over there. Come on this way. Out of there. Perfect. They're all gone. For those who don't know that mod, every time I kill one of those packs and they drop that circle on the ground, any other member of that pack that stands in a circle cannot be killed. So you have to keep pulling them out of the circles to damage them and kill them, so they keep dropping more, but they go away when they're all dead. It's annoying, but I can totally see how it's intended to be a bit of a challenge. Superior bone offering, 11%, okay, not shabby. Now make it so they can stop popping corpses, which didn't work. My chain didn't go very far. I love Veil Detonate Dead, but I wish its radius for chaining was a little higher, which would probably make it overpowered, honestly, so I can see why it's not. Pop all the little minions. Saw a frost arrow come from over there. I think this place is almost gonna portal back. Really hoping for another higher level map. Running out of them. Ooh, gold ring. Can at least chance that. One day I'll get a unique from a chance. My day will come. I think I did it once on Steam in an earlier league, because I believe I have the achievement for it. But I believe it was like something mediocre. Hey, don't kill me. Singular dude can go down. Come on, die. There we go. And I'm just going to get this little middle portion and then portal out. I keep trying to get a better chain than the one I had in that other map for the Veil Detonate Dead, but I don't know if I can top that. That went like 3 or 4 screens worth. It was just beautiful. Little simple moments like that really make the game. I mean, it's already a great game, but being able to follow a Detonate Dead chain for like 3 or 4 screens is just fun. Rockbreaker, I need a few more of those. Gotta get myself some more chisels. I am quickly depleting my supply. Okay, that looks like about what we're gonna get out of here once he's dead. I said once you're dead. Thank you. To do a real quick pop in this stuff. Not that one. That doesn't go there. And a quick question while I'm doing this. For those watching, how is my audio sounding? My computer fans tend to get loud because I don't have AC running in here while I'm streaming, because it would be really loud. I'm hoping it's not being picked up too badly on the stream, but I don't really know how to fix that. Okay. Pop the rest of these away. Gamblers up to 3. Those I don't care about too much. That I'll sell eventually. We got 70, 72, 74. We're doing the 74. Pop some into that. No, not that. Elk. Wow, that's a lot. Shocking ground, critical strike chance, critical strike multiplier, movement speed, attack speed, cast speed, monster cold resist, don't care about that. Physical damage reduction, also don't care, and poison on hit. A lot of that is stuff that doesn't affect me too much. Not shabby. 110% quantity, 45 rarity. Bring it on. That said, I don't remember the Jungle Valley, so I don't know. Maybe the boss is easy, maybe the boss is hard. Not a clue. We're gonna find out face first, which is the best way of doing things. Unless you're playing hardcore, in which case I do not recommend face first. Not recommended at all. That's a lot of shocking ground. I knew there'd be some, but wow. Okay. Just gotta remind myself not to stand in the bad stuff. You'd figure after being a WoW player for years I would know better than not to stand in the bad stuff, but I forget all the time. Mostly in this game, not in WoW. I think it's because some of the effects, especially with all these explosions going around, it can be difficult to discern the difference between shocked ground and not shocked ground. Burning and Desecrated tend to be a little more obvious. This boss will be rough with crit, but should be a fun map. Okay, so I may not do the boss. I may chicken out. But the map itself, we'll keep going. That said, I mean, I'm finally about halfway. But at this point, leveling isn't really my goal. I know it should be, but right now my goal is pretty much have fun, blow stuff up, be entertaining for the stream. And I feel like me attempting the boss would accomplish that much more than me trying to cowardly hoard experience. Ooh, alchemy, beautiful. Gotta get my minion back out. I may also switch from Flame to Chaos Golem. That is definitely something. I forgot to do the curse things again. Okay, do you know what? Because this map could be a little pain in the behind, real quick, just gonna switch out my curses. So where's my curse setup? We have Warlord's Mark. We want Temporal Chains or Enfeeble. Let's do Temp. Okay, so we want green, red, blue, green. See if we can get that fairly speedily, which I don't believe is a real word, but we're going with it anyway. So 2 greens, a blue, and a red. Like that. Perfect. Okay. Green, red, blue, green. We can do spells up to level 38, and this is level 24, so maybe I'll level it like once. Keep this aside because we're probably going to need it later on. Okay, back to the map. Sorry for the little foray back to boredom in the town, but hopefully temporal chains, if not I'll switch it for enfeeble, but these should be a little more beneficial to me. Got a few stacks of bleeding going on, a lot of stacks of bleeding suddenly. Oh, corrupting blood, no wonder. Okay, corrupting blood I don't like. I'm okay with the bloodlines mod that does a bit of damage, but corrupting blood sucks for me. I don't like it, especially with so many hits coming from the explosions in a crowd. I have been overwhelmed by bleeding damage far faster than I would have thought possible at times. I'm hoping level 2 doesn't pass the level for that. Let's check real quick. GMP, temp chains, level 27. Okay, I could probably do like 1 or 2 more levels on it. But I don't want to out-level it because I don't want to have to go back and waste a scouring to lower it. Though I will if I need to. Sweet chisel. Beautiful thing. More chisels, always a positive. So far, the map itself is going pretty smooth. I am definitely a bit concerned about the boss, but the map itself, not shabby. I'm probably jinxing myself hardcore right now. Gonna walk into a pack of mobs that are just gonna totally destroy me. Ow. That alone stung quite a bit. Strongbox. I'm not gonna do my usual mistake, and I'm actually gonna identify it. So we got stream of monsters, don't care. Socket's great. Magic monsters contained. Okay, I can deal with the explosion by just walking away. Not into shocked ground. Thank you. I would like to not make rookie mistakes. You'd never know from watching that I've played this game for years. 2 6 sockets. Not from the chest. Not shabby. Thank you very much for letting me know it'll go up to level 5. That saves me from having to keep checking it every level. I appreciate the help. Wow. I'm gonna possibly go back. So this is at level 2. We'll bring it up to 3. What do I care more about right now? Honestly, the hammers. Real quick, I'm gonna pop back because I do want to get all the fusings. It's not fusing, it's a jewelers. Wrong jewel type. Pop these guys there. I can actually just pop that guy away for a little more space too. This is my desire to spend less time in inventory coming back to bite me because now I've had something to pick up and no space to do so with. Okay, that should do for now. If something else pops... Ah, gosh darn it. What we're going to do... Of course that's a bigger one. Just going to shimmy everything over a little bit, be able to pick that up, and continue on our merry explosive way. There's the boss room. I'm going to do it. I'm going to be very, very afraid, but I'm going to do it. Oh, okay, now I can see why you were saying this could suck. Yep, this could suck. The heck is the actual boss in here? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I did no damage to them. I'm gonna not do the boss. Yeah, I'm gonna continue on the map because I still got more map to explore. But the boss has won one over on me. I concede that boss is too strong for my current skill slash gear slash build, whatever. Also, ow, that really hurt. I was hoping my little extra curse setup would help. No, it didn't. Yeah, I can definitely see why you warned me about that boss. I appreciate the warning. I went into it totally giving it a shot anyway, but no, skipping that guy. Not worth it. I could probably kill him, maybe, with the amount of portals I had left, but I'd go back to 0 experience. I'm not trying to hoard it that much, but I'm not trying to instantly kill myself either. So I think we're at 3. That should bring it to 4. One more level, and that should be where I stop it. Cells 75. Sweet. Haven't done that type either. I'm gonna skip that axe. It's not worth going back for 7 jewelers at the moment, I don't think. But I may come back here for my final, like when I leave the map. Or, realistically, I'll forget in about 10 seconds. Okay, let's pop a wall, do a corpse explosion for a bit extra, which did nothing. Not enough corpses. Orb of Chance, which we can use on... I think I had a gold ring. Still magic. Can't even get a rare with a chance these days. I guess, you know, that's why they call it a chance orb. Sweet chaos, beautiful. They don't call it a here's a unique orb. That would be a little powerful. Lots of damage coming in. Concentrate effect, that's good. That'll keep buffing my single target a bit. Blow up all the things. It will never stop being satisfying having so many attacks per second and just watching crowds vanish, and then have that single solitary son of a gun stay remaining. That ends up being a pain in the behind. Alright, got most of the map filled out, looks like. Coves is not a higher level, unfortunately. Torture Chamber is a slightly higher level. I don't think I've run one of those before. At this rate, I consider anything above 73 higher level by my terms. I understand it's not like super endgame 80s maps, but it's high level compared to what I've run before, so for me, I consider them high level. Temp Chains should be level 5. Not that I doubt your math, I'm just double checking it. We've got 36 and 38. Perfect. I appreciate the tip. Next time it levels, I'll just halt it there and we'll be alright. Okay, it looks like the end of this. I'm going to quickly use my Quicksilvers to pop back to that other one, so I might be able to pick it up and sell it. The other 6-socket, that is. If I can find it fairly quickly. Out of Quicksilvers. Boo. I think it was over here. Or maybe I was totally wrong and I'll just miss it and I'll be down 7 jewelers. Whatever. Yep, I missed it. Cool. Tally-ho. Back to selling. I think that's the most jewelers I've ever gotten from a run. I'm going to have to start finding a new tab for those guys. Yeah, I'm sure I missed it. I don't think 7 jewelers is enough for me to go and spend time scouring the whole area. I mean, if all 5 of the people watching right now really want to watch me find that single thing, I'll go back, but I don't think that's what people are watching for. I needed another chance for that guy. Nope, wrong one. Top one? Nope, I already chanced them both. Okay. Those are trash. I still haven't ID'd my rare block chance dual wielding physical damage maces. I'll pop it back in the thing. Like, I'll try and sell it, I guess. I believe I'll probably do that for an elk. I don't really care too much. Bone Offering goes in blues. And maps all go, other than the higher level ones, in here. 75 we keep. 74 we keep. Okay, almost done depositing. And that goes in red. Okay. I think I'm going to use what few chisels I have left on the 75. We're going to alch them both. And hope. What do we get? I said over here. A ton of magic monsters. Players curse with enfeeble. That's not fun. Movement speed, attack speed, cast speed, life, unique bosses, area of effect. I feel like that should get me more than 60% quantity. I mean, I haven't run enough maps to know for sure, but I feel like that should be a higher quantity level. Desecrate, don't care too much about. Area of effect, frenzy, and then boss. So both of these bosses are going to be scary beyond reason. We're going to go into the 75. I feel like with that many mods on it, and enfeeble, I should have more than 60%. But I didn't make the game, so we're gonna run it anyway. Bit of explosions while we wait. Okay. I am a little afraid of this one. Enfeeble, I'd rather Enfeeble than Tempt Chains if cast on me, I think. Because this just lowers my damage, but it doesn't lower my ability to actually get out of the way of things. So, hey, I'll give it a shot. If it decides to load, it's a long loading time. Did it freeze? Please don't freeze. Please don't freeze midstream. Okay, cool. It did not freeze. Just had a lot to load. That is rare. Maybe that means like there's something of note in here. It had to load, because normally that doesn't happen to me. Not that my load times are like instantaneous or anything, but I feel that people watching could notice that that's not normally how things go. So maybe there's something I had to load in here. Let's get the wall up for the extra damage. No, don't run away from the wall. The wall's your friend. Please, come back to the wall. Yeah, good enough. He's going down. Oh, there we go. There's my 7 fusings I missed in the last map. I get the feeling I'm not going to like the boss of this one. Most of the jail-type bosses I don't do well with, and especially if he's going to have... Oh, we got scouts in here, okay. Especially if he's going to have more damage and whatnot, I'm at least a little afraid. Come on, die before you go away. Nope, he's going to go away. No, I got him. He just didn't drop anything of note. Totally meant to go into a dead end there. Totally wasn't a mistake at all. Nope. Definitely intentional. Most definitely. Thankfully, the Enfeeble hasn't been super noticeable. Oh, it's a Firestorm boss? Oh, jeez, this is gonna suck. Yes, this is definitely going to suck. I mean, I'm gonna try him anyway. I mean, maybe I'll do okay. Probably not. I'm probably gonna get wrecked. But I'd rather at least try and give it a shot. Cells is the dog. Oh, is that like the fire dog from, terrible at names. That area in Act 1. I feel like I could handle the fire dog if that's the guy. But I've been proven wrong on these things before, so. Come on. The Enfeeble is definitely noticeable on single targets. Random curse when activated. I have nothing else to add to it, so screw it. I could go back to town and augment it, but I don't care. It's a regular box. And nothing of real note came out of it. The Docks Act 3 dog. I don't remember that one off the top of my head. We'll find out. Oh, wait, the... Oh, okay. Yes, I do remember that guy. The flame-spitting dude of annoyance. Okay. Who also whirlwinds now, because that's a thing. I remember when he did not whirlwind. That was several patches ago, I believe. Okay. Or I'm thinking of somebody else, but I know what you're talking about now. Okay, so what I'm gathering is this is either the guy from Docks Act 3, a Sea Witch with lightning, or what was the first one? Firestorm. So whatever it is, it all sounds like it's going to be frightening, and I'm probably going to die to whatever it is. If I can bring this guy towards some bodies, I can try and corpse explode him to death. But I think he might go down anyway. Yep, he's dead. Okay. Yeah, this is torture chamber. Sorry. Sorry for the confusion there. I should say these things more clearly before I hop in. And I can totally see how a lot of the tile sets look the same. No, that's a dead end. Okay, still no boss found, and still no... I guess I go around here. I do appreciate with the help of letting me know which bosses to expect, because anything over 73, I have no idea. This is all new stuff for me, unless I've already done it earlier in the day. Hide behind pillars. Oh, I have done this one. I'm actually not going to run this boss. I know the pillar line of sight thing. I'd heard about that. Maybe I'll give it a shot, but I tried one last night of that boss, and I got utterly wrecked. Just destroyed. That said, I also didn't know what to expect, so maybe knowing that hiding behind the pillars is the secret will be all I need. So, I'll give it a shot, but I am not hopeful. Oh, is screen shake being an issue? Okay, hold on, let me, give me a second. I will do that. Screen shake disabled. I'm sorry if that was causing issues. Hopefully it's better now. I kind of liked it for the extra effect of, like, really feeling a hit, but I can see how that might be an issue. Hopefully this helps. Temp chains is at 5. We're keeping it at 5. Still no idea where this boss is hiding. I feel like I've done a lot of the area. Yes, I exploded a chest, because that was definitely a good call. Here's the scouts that we had noticed earlier. And no more scouts. I said no more scouts. We were supposed to all explode there. There. Okay, now no more scouts. Ah, I still hate that mod. Come on, you little magey dudes. Come this way, so I can actually kill you. One left. Beautiful. That could have gone way worse. Okay, so we gotta hide behind pillars and be very careful. There's pillar. Good to know. Let's see if we can kill all these little dudes first. Yep, there's the lightning attack. Ow. That is good to know. A lot of shocked ground, a lot of teleporting. A lot of teleporting. Pop the corpse explosion. Didn't do jack all. Beautiful. Okay, behind the pillar for the lightning. That is very good to know. I might hop back for some charges. I wonder if my frost wall can block the lightning instead of just the pillar. I mean, pillars are already a good call. Oh, jeez. Pillar, 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 pillar. Yep, going back for charges. Wrong button. Totally meant to do that. Ah, yeah, I was hoping it was going to be... I've never seen this weapon before, though. Maybe I have, actually. Physical damage, cold damage, critical strike, damage with weapons. Ooh. That's it. I like that last mod. Okay. Yeah, if I had gotten a Mjolnir, I think it is. If I had gotten one of those, I would have... That would prove streamer RNG, because I've never gotten an item that rare before. And I've never streamed before yesterday, so it would prove streamer... Ah! I got distracted. I am going to try and kill this boss one more time. If I go back in once more and die, then I'll be done, but I think I got this. I think between the help of the chat and a frost wall, I think this is doable. Nope, frost wall don't help. Okay. Nope. Ah. So low, though. Ah. Alright, I'm going in again. I'm going to regret this, and I'm probably just going to go back down to 0 experience, but I feel like I got it so low that I can do this. I feel like it's doable. If I just stop standing in lightning. You know, the obvious stuff. There's the beam. Okay, there's the way to break it. And if I kill off some of the adds, do some damage to the actual boss itself, and stop standing in the bed, that is definitely what I need to stop doing. Yeah, the Beam of Death is definitely greater than Frost Wall. It was an interesting idea on my part, but it was flawed from the start. Pillars are clearly the way to go. Okay, they died. I mean, yes, I died twice in the process, but we're gonna ignore that. Or I'm going to ignore it at least. You guys can choose not to. Nothing I'm going to pick up at the moment. Get my minion. Go back out. I think most of this place is explored, but I'm going to get the last little nooks down here. Just in case there's a map drop waiting to happen. Or another unique. That would be great too. No, looks like it's not. I like the design of the weapon. Like, artistically it looks cool. Pop that away for future reference, perhaps? And sell off the stash hoarder. Okay. What else do we got going on here? We've got 71, 71, 75. That's what I was going to do next. Okay. Actually going to take a quick pause for a second. I got to grab a drink, so I apologize for no action happening for a few seconds. Okay, much better. On to our level 75 cells map. Now we're doing cells. Okay, that was where the mistake came in earlier, because I guess they're both the same tile set. And I had been talking about cells. So, into cells we go. Hopefully it's not perfect cell. That would be bad. Loading time. See, that's what the loading time should be. I don't know why the other one was so bad. Desecrated has seemed to be not that bad. I can kind of just stand in it and nothing happens. That's pretty glorious. I used to worry about Desecrated, but I think I have fairly decent health, and I've got good health regen, so shouldn't be too frightening. I mean, I'm clearly still going to try and... You actually like the fact that I don't have a webcam? I'm okay with that. The problem is it's super hot here, so I'm kind of chilling, sweaty, and without a shirt, and I don't think most people want to see that. I have a webcam, I just don't really... I don't know. I think the focus should be the game, not me. If anything, my voice, I suppose. Clearly people are watching for some sort of commentary, but I'm glad that that's a thing that people actually enjoy. I thought most people wanted a cam. So it's good to hear that, thank you. And I'm glad you're enjoying. I could be playing this not streaming, but I'm trying to be entertaining for the people. And so far people seem to be liking it. Ow, 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 that was a mistake. Oh, proximity shield. Oh, looks like some of them went down anyway. Ow, oh, they've all got cannibalism, okay. Let's pop the corpses if I can. Nope, it's not up yet. Are they mostly dead? Maybe? Hopefully? Okay, I got a lot of the cannibals out of the way. And my detonate dead is almost up. Totally dead end, meant that. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of 6 sockets. I will not complain about it, but I truly believe it's all streamer RNG. Like, other than my 2 exalts that I got dropping this, yeah, I've gotten a ton of these, and it's not like there's a mod here that says you get more 6 sockets. No, it's all just blind luck. RNGesus approves of me streaming without a webcam. That's what it is. Bleeding bad. Okay. What it is I have a 6 socket, but not 6 link Quill Rain bow in my stash. I think RNGesus wants me to convert all those jewelers to fusings and try and 6 socket, or 6 link the Quill Rain. I believe that's what RNGesus is trying to tell me. I just haven't been doing it because, again, I'm trying to keep things interesting and not have me sit here in my stash for 10-15 minutes at a time trying to roll a 6 socket, a 6 link, though that would be glorious to do that on stream. That would definitely be a high point. It wouldn't beat having an actual dev watch my stream. I'm never going to top that. I mean, how do you top a dev of the game that you're playing, watch you play their game? I don't think it's easy to top that. But that would be a close second. Actually getting my first... I would get the achievement for it, too. I've never gotten a 6-socket, or 6-link from Chance Orb... Not Chance Orbs. Wow. I'm screwing it all up. I've never gotten from Fusings a 6-link. Never happened. Ooh. I've probably got this. The unique jewels, I tend to have a handful of them already. Strength from passives transformed into dexterity. I don't know if I have one of those yet, so I'll probably have to veil it. It's fun to watch somebody burn 50 fusings. Alright, cool. I'll convert it after this map. We'll see how it goes. And if it actually happens, then the streamer RNG proven RNGs us for life. So much pain and suffering in that area right there. Ow, what the hell? I guess these dogs hurt pretty bad. And the whole, these guys exploding everything. Please drop your shields. No, okay. I said drop the shields, not bring them right back up. That was a bit dodgy. But we pulled through. Corpse explode to give them less fodder to revive. Alright. In these harder maps, it's a little more challenging to focus on continuing to talk while actually kill things, so I apologize for the lapse of commentary for a few moments. This actually takes a little bit of concentration. Surprisingly enough. Okay, we're going to try the frost wall trick on this bastard. He's not going down quick. There we go. Now he's going to drop. And he was fractured. I forgot about that. Ugh. Stupid proximity bastards. Berserker, that shouldn't be too bad. And he's by... No, that wall doesn't count, apparently. This one does. Come on. You can die. Let's hit him with... Oh, he's curse immune. Okay. Foul staff don't really care. And we've got... A chance to ignite has gone up. These single targets, I gotta work on my single target ability a little bit more. It's not quite pulling its weight. I'm gonna butcher this name from the chat, but Lee Tsukin? I probably butchered that. You said, cool man, I don't know what in reference to. The chat's on a little bit of a delay, so, like, the reaction to it doesn't quite work for timing. I'm glad you find something cool. I'm curious as to what you're referencing, however. I need to stop standing in the degen and stop dying. That would be a positive. Ooh! I don't know this one off the top of my head, so let's ID it. Alberon's Warpath, 49 level, cast damage to attacks, not a bad thing. Armor, cast resist, movement speed, number of skeletons. Ooh, okay. Not that I tend to rely on skeletons, but I don't know. I have a soft spot for summoning builds, even though I am terrible at summoning builds. It's just, I don't know, when I play Diablo I play Witch Doctor, I used to play Necromancer, I like summoners as a concept. But I'm god-awful terrible at them. Oh, the 0 mana is because I have blood magic. I'm running this totally blood magic because it costs 85 mana per cast of this, and I have... How many attacks per second? I think it's 6.5 attacks per second. Oh, okay, 6.25 attacks per second. That's a lot of mana regen to have to deal with, and apparently not a lot of auras actually benefit this. I could use, like, defensive ones, like I could use Vitality, I guess? I don't know, I'm bad at auras. But that's why 0 mana. I also kind of like the idea of not having to worry too much about auras and mana, whereas with the life regen that I've got, I have no having to worry about life regen at all. Like, and it keeps me so I can just keep life potions on the bar. I've always kind of been a fan of blood magic, but apparently it's recommended for explosive arrow builds specifically because of their high mana cost. And it would be even higher if I had a 6 link, and I'll work on that. after this map. Maybe I'll get it. That would be beautiful. Pop in a portal, because I feel like... Oh, hey, there we go. There is the boss. I was going to say I feel like I'm getting close. Pop the wall. His stuff can go through walls. Okay, so the wall is not great for stopping projectiles. It is better for doing damage to him, however. Pop a few corpses for the extra hit. Come on, guy. You're almost dead. There we go. That boss was way less frightening than the last one I did. I will take the cells boss any day. Okay, I think the map's pretty much good, and I've already got a portal. So, I've got a request to try and fuse my 6-socket. I'm going to get as many jewelers as I can going. And I think I can just convert that from the stash, actually. And I believe it's Act 2. Maybe more of them can do it, but I'm going to head to Act 2 anyway. In Cruel, because why not? Loading. Okay. We're going to go, and we're going to convert all of them. And we're going to use every last one to try and get that bow 6-linked. Wow, I had a lot of fusings. Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going to blow them all. Every last one on this bow. Oh, please, RNGesus. 6-link is what I'm aiming for. Oh, that was just clicking too fast. I was worried that I got the message because it was done. Ah, that would have been nice. Come on. Clicking too fast is clearly what it is. And getting a little lag spikes. Too many items used at once. Come on. Running low. Come on. 2 left. 1, 2. Nope. Okay, no such luck. Just blew like 80 or so fusings. Alright. It's worth a try, however. No harm in trying. What did I end up with? I'm curious. A 2 and a 3 link at the very end. Okay. Thankfully, I've still got my 5-link equipped, so I don't have to worry about that other one. Oh, and I have to veil this thing for that. Which got pretty much nothing. That's cool. I'm gonna pop it in the 1 alch section. Yeah, that was a ton of fun, Root Cookie. Lots of fun. I mean, hopefully it was entertaining to watch. Hopefully it had a little bit of suspense of hope and whatnot. But I didn't get jack all from that. And now I'm back to lower level maps, I hate to say. I think if I pop all these in and search, we've got 70... Come on. 74 gets nothing. Oh no, we got a 74. Never mind. Forgot about that. I don't think we have any 75s left. Never mind. Wow. Okay. That's not a 75. Why is it searching? Oh, item quantity 75. Okay. 74, 73. Do we got any? We got 1 or 2. So I'll keep these out. I believe I'm running lower on alchs. And I got no chisels, so we're kind of just running them as is. Let's do the 74 first. Monster variety, chilled ground. I'm not a huge fan of physical damage. I don't care. Extra damage is fire. Okay. Tally-ho. Yeah, thankfully I'm not very knowledgeable about conversion rates, so I don't know exactly how much worth of currency I just blew through trying to get that 6 linked, but I imagine it's probably a fair amount. And it's a little sad, but whatever. If I can get it 6 linked, I'll either use it and be fantastic, or sell it for a massive profit. I did 5 link the one I had myself. I think I bought a really mediocre Quill Rain for like maybe 7 or 8 chaos. So even the 5 link means I had gotten a bit of a profit. Ah, it's this one again. I should remember Labyrinth is the boss I don't like. I will not be doing the boss in here. I have proven I don't like him. I've gotten some helpful tips for him. I'm just not a fan. He regenerates too much for my single target. 2 fusings is a chaos. Wow, I just blew through currency. Holy hot damn. I was unaware of that. It doesn't change my decision. No regrets. But I was unaware that was quite the exchange rate. Oh well, too late. If I get a 6 link, it's all worth it. I still got a few casts. I think I got like 10 to 20 sitting around. Another 6 socket. Well, I know what RNGesus is looking for me to get. A ton of 6 sockets. He wants fusings out the wazoo for me. If I get one of these to actually drop as a 6 link, that's never happened in all of my time. In my thousands of hours of playing this game, I have never gotten a 6 link drop. Other than Tabula Rasa, but that doesn't count. Great item, I love it. I don't think it counts, though. Come on, you can die. There we go. Chronophage, that's probably temporal chains, actually. That's probably what it does. A lot of the stuff that came from the hardcore leagues, I'm not super well versed in, since I don't play hardcore leagues. Especially the stuff that can spawn in higher level maps, clearly not super well versed in. Try the wall method, see if that... Yep, that works. It's deceptive because you can't really see the explosions from it, but you can see the damage it does. Hard to miss that. Come on, you can die up there. Cool. Came into the explosion from them. I might take a brief break after this map to get some food. I have been streaming for 2 hours. Every time I sit down and I'm like, oh, I'll stream for like 45 minutes or something. And 2 hours later I look at the clock and go, oh, some time has passed. But I got 5 viewers and I've held steady at 2 to 3 to 5 the entire time. I very much appreciate it. All the people watching and contributing in chat, and just, even if you're not, if you're just enjoying, I appreciate it. It's fantastic. I hope you are being entertained and like what you're seeing. And I always feel bad, like, dropping the stream when I actually have some viewers enjoying it. Yeah, skipping the boss. So maybe one more map after this. Maybe I'll blow through one of the 70, what were they, 73s? I'll do one of them and then take a quick break, 10-15 minute break, just to get some food. And then I'll be back. Exploding more stuff. The only way that's going to change my explosion plan, if I actually get a fairly well-rolled Facebreaker to drop, I may actually start rolling a Facebreaker build. I've wanted to for a while, and somebody in chat was telling me about good builds yesterday, so that might sway me a little bit. I know Facebreakers are probably not the like super endgame build of all time, but I don't know. It entertains me greatly, punching things to death, barehanded. Something I don't feel like I would grow tired of quickly. Okay, the map makes it look like there's a path there, but there's not. Thanks, map, for being deceptive. I appreciate it. I'll also gladly take recommendations if people have other ideas other than Arctic Breath for something to cast with my cast and damage taken. That was just what Ziggy recommended when I copied his build, and I like the concept of seeing it pop out. Like, honestly, at this point it's aesthetic and a little bit of slowing on the ground. Like, it's not there for damage. But I'll gladly, if other people have ideas for things that might be more useful, I'll gladly take those. I've already swapped out the curse that I was using for a better curse because of fan recommendations, and I have noticed it to be more helpful, so it was a very good recommendation. At the moment I was doing Warlord's Mark for the endurance charges with a little bit of leech, which I believe was there originally because he had feared Elemental Reflect, whereas I just kind of avoid it. He was also playing in a hardcore league, so I have less of a fear of it because what's the worst that happens? I lose a bit of life, or lose a little bit of experience. Not too bad. But even if Frostwall on cast when damage taken, I don't know. That might work, but I kind of like the manual cast. I wouldn't want to like mistakenly get myself trapped behind something I couldn't get past. But it would cast it more frequently, which I tend to forget to cast it. So I mean, pros and cons, most definitely. I don't know. It sounds like an interesting idea, but I fear that the randomness of it and the automation of it would probably trap me and screw me over more than it would help. Could be wrong, though. Might be something to keep in mind and try. And I could also possibly do more defensive things, like I could maybe do Molten Shell. I know that's a standard cast when damage taken type thing. I also gotta keep in mind how hard it might be in a pure evasion item to roll more red sockets. Sweet! I've already got some of these. These are the conduit ones, I think? Conduit, yep. Still handy, but I'll always take more uniques. We've got somebody looking to buy something for 1 elk, which will give me another map to elk, and I will respond to them after this map is done. Watch that be the jewel I just put in there a minute ago, too. Would be entertaining. Wow! Okay, because Elemental Reflect is what it is. Don't care, you gotta die. Thank you. And it looks like this map's just about done. So I'll pop that, sell the jewel real fast so I have more alch supplies. What was they looking for? Wizard's Cobalt Jewel for 1 alchemy. I got 1 elk. Wizard's Cobalt Jewel of Fending. And we add them to party real fast. Spell damage wielding a staff. Chance to knock enemies back on hit. I wonder if they're doing the same build that I had done. I don't know. The only build that I've seen use knockback on gems is the Cock and Balls, Cast on Crit, Frost, Magma Orb, and Lightning Ball. Come on, you can join my party. I would like that alchemy now. I guess I could join theirs. They're in Lion Eyes. No, I'll wait for them. Now they're in Lush Hideout. I was hoping they'd come to mine. I'll wait a few seconds. If not, I'll go to theirs. I want the alchemy. It helps. Come on. This is not entertaining for streamers. Join the area. Perfect. Okay. We will trade. And there's your Jewel of Awesome and my alchemy of continuing to map. Thanks much. Get my fusings going on. Drop those off. I could probably just sell those. I have like 3 pairs already. I'll worry about selling them later. I don't think anyone's buying them. They seem to be fairly common. Okay, so we've got catacombs, and dry woods. I'm gonna alch all 3 and see which one looks the best. 73, 92, 79. 92 sounds good. Shocking ground, life and mana regen, slower, critical chance and multiplier for them. 2 additional projectiles, cold resist damages fire. I'm okay with that. We're gonna go catacombs, and that's probably gonna be my last for the moment. Then I'm gonna go grab a bite to eat, maybe be gone 10-15 minutes and come back and do more streaming. And I'll turn on the AC while I'm gone to cool this room down a little bit. So there will be a brief break, but I will be back. I won't be gone long. And catacombs. I feel like I've run a catacombs today. I don't remember what the boss is. We'll find out. My memory is always top-notch. You can tell that, viewers. I never forget a darn thing. It all stays. Definitely. Okay, they can take a lot of hits. And there they go. Ooh, coveted possession. 5 regal orbs. Okay, I think maybe I've got one of those. Apologize for the buzzing. I seem to be getting a phone call, but it's my work calling, trying to get me to work on my day off, so I'm not answering it. But I also don't want to take my hands off the keyboard long enough to silence the vibrate, because I will most likely die. Okay, there we go. I'm back to... Oh, something. Scouring. Okay. I love that they added the ability to make loot filter item drop sounds be up to 300% volume. So I can have this game run at normal volume that isn't going to deafen my viewers, and still have those sounds be super noticeable when something drops off screen. It was a really, really strong choice on their part, and I appreciate it. the amount of times I would have missed a currency or unique drop off screen is pretty high. I would have missed quite a few. And I'm sure I did miss before they made that change. They're just purifiers, okay. Hey look, they're dropping walls for me. Come on, don't kill me, last guy. Amulet, sweet, I need more amulets for my recipe. I think it's the Regal recipe, perhaps? I can't remember the exact one. Oh yeah, loot filter has changed so much stuff. And the sounds are just... honestly, I think the sounds are the best part of it, but maybe it's just because I got used to loot filters. Okay, you need to stop shooting me as much. Okay, or not, or I die. Ah, the final map for this session and I die, of course. I went a long ways without a death. Should have been popping my granite more often. All of these deaths, for the most part, are my own doing. Very rarely do I go, oh, that's just the game hating me. No, it's my own mistakes. I have said before and will continue to say I am not a super pro Path of Exile person. This is just me playing along. You'd never know from my thousands of hours, but I still, pretty much compared to a lot of people, a casual player. I enjoy the game immensely, but I would not say I am super hardcore player. Another alchemy, beautiful. Get to keep our map pool going with those. Hopefully. Could use a few more chisels too, but we'll get those as time goes along, I hope. I could always exchange my 12 chaoses for another stack of them, but I'll wait for that until we get like higher levels. If I start getting 75, 76s again, I will definitely chisel those, but the lower level ones, like 73, 74, I don't know if that's quite worth it to me. I'm sure a lot of other people would disagree with that statement, but I'm not a lot of other people. I am me. I know, a shock to all people. Ooh, another coveted possession. That's not shabby, but it needs, what, 9 of them, I think? I have maybe one in my stash, tops. Maybe they're more common than I thought, the coveted possession. Or maybe I've been lucky, I don't know. It's hard to tell with a small sample size of running this map how common an item would be. Especially divination cards. They're tricky to try and pin down, I believe. These guys can definitely take a bit of an elemental hit. Another 6-socket. I mean, it's slowing down a bit, but damn. It's up to what, like 7 or 8 just in the past half hour? It's not a thing I'm willing to complain about, however. Oh, okay. Almost forgot to hit my staunching. Where the hell is the boss? Probably up there. I probably just missed it. Oh. Okay. Root Cookie giving me a bit of help with vendor recipes down there of a way to turn whetstones and armor scraps into alks. Sounds like it's not the fastest process, but it definitely sounds like something I'm going to use because I'm flying through these damn things. So keep that in mind. Where the hell is this boss? Did I miss something down here? Yeah, I missed a room. Maybe they're in the center? Or up there. Probably up there. That's going to be my first guess. So a bit of a run back with my minion. It's always that one little area you miss that's got the boss. Oh, it's got a staircase. Probably, maybe a boss? No! Dead end. I don't know where this boss is. If I can't find it fairly soon, I'll just hop out. I don't want to look too long for a boss that's probably just going to kill me. Oh, but it's my final map for this session. We'll try and find him. Maybe in the center here? Possible, in theory. I'm a bit cautious now that I know any area I find could probably be the boss. Oh, there we go. High Necromancer. Oh, this is just going to be laughable for them. I'm going to pop all those bodies, thus almost killing him with the explosion, and got another crown. Same one I got earlier, but I'm okay with that. It's a good way to end this little bit. Thank you, Cookie. I didn't see the message that it's on the inside before actually finding it, but I appreciate the tip. Quarry map, level 70. And, wrong. Okay, I did the right one. The same broken crown. Not shabby. Let's portal on out of here. Damn it, my viewers went up to 7, and then... But I need food, and I need to cool down this room a little bit, so I'm going to take like a 20-minute break. I will return. I will definitely be back. More Path of Exile, more exploding things, unless people have a request for a new character to roll, or if you want to see a little bit of the cast on crit character. It's not well geared and it's going to die a lot, but if you want to see my frame rate hit pretty much 0, that's a way to do it. I'm going to quickly, before I go, do this so my next one can... No, I'll do it between streams. I'll worry about that then. This has been ViperAS for Viperland. Thank you for watching my stream. All the people who have come and gone, all the people in the chat, I truly appreciate it. I'm glad people are enjoying this. I'm glad people are helping me out. I clearly need it. I will return in about 20 minutes. Tops 20 minutes, maybe a half hour, absolute max, but I'll be back soon for more, and feel free to let me know what you want to see. Like, if you leave stuff in chat, I can try my different characters who are not very good, but if that's what people want to see, I'm an open book here. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll return shortly.